Hello, how are you guys and girls? Today I'm gonna discuss about palmistry. I just wanna say one thing before I start that English is not my first language, so I will take sometimes quite a break between words as I have to really think hard to find the right word. Starting with palmistry. Uh, First of all, I'm not reading any words over here. I'm thinking with my mind from what to start with or to explain to you. Okay, first thing I would like to show you is my hand. This is my hand. Look, now I will explain you step by step how to study a palm. I have to put the mic in a right position to tell you. Please hold it. Hold on. Very tough to find a right place for the mic. Sorry. So, this is a hand, my hand. Now I will explain you. This finger is Jupiter finger. Under this finger is the Jupiter mound. This is the Saturn finger. Under it is the Saturn mound. This one. This one. Then comes Apollo finger. Under it comes Apollo mount. This is the little finger or called the Mercury finger. Under it comes the Mercury mount. This thumb, under it is a big area of Venus. And opposite of Venus is this area. Let me show this one. This is moon mount. Now looking at this hand, I have forgotten to tell you the Mars mount. This, this portion is the Mars mount. This is also the Mars mount. So, I believe that astrology and palmistry both work together. Now you will say, both are different branches. No, they are not different branches. Suppose your Jupiter is strong in your birth chart. You will say that's celebrate. It's exalted. No, stop there. Because exalted planet has to prove its worth to you. Suppose Jupiter is debilitated in a March chart. I hope you know about March chart is the D9 chart. People who have studied astrology will know it correctly what a D9 chart is. So, to a layman, he sees his Kundali for the first time and he finds out that Jupiter is exalted or an own sign. He says, wow, luck factor will be very strong in my life. But he forgets one thing, that Jupiter is debilitated in D9 chart. So, its results won't manifest the way they have to. We have to look into the ascendant also, whether the ascendant and the concerned planet are friends or enemies. Like, take an example of my chart. In my Basically, Jupiter is in Pisces. And I still think Jupiter is in Pisces. My luck factor is very strong. But here lies the I don't want to explain it, but Jupiter is debilitated in my D9 chart. But Jupiter hasn't given me very bad results. You know why? Look at my hand again. Look at this mount. It's pretty strong. Okay, this is one factor. Jupiter is strong in the palm. But guys, one thing very important that if Jupiter is strong in your hand, don't come to the conclusion that Jupiter is strong means your luck factor is strong. Just take, let me give you a small advice. When you see the D9 chart and the ascendant of the D9 chart, is it friendly with Jupiter? Or Jupiter is an enemy of the ascendant? That is very important to know. Like in my case, my Jupiter is in Capricorn in D9 chart. Had my ascendant been Taurus, I would have a very hard time, extra hard time, as Jupiter is strong on my palm. The stronger the negative planet in your hand, the more negative results it is going to give. But with the grace of God, I have Aries ascendant in minor March. Aries considers Jupiter his friend. So Jupiter results are going to be good. Secondly, if you look at some other planets like Saturn, this one, this is also a very important planet. For example, in my birth chart, Saturn is Yoga Karak. That means it's going to produce marvelous results for me. And when I look in my D9 chart, Saturn is in Virgo. So, excuse me, my hands are shaking a bit. Okay, this hand is more stronger. So, I was saying Jupiter is Yoga Karak for me in my basic only, but in my D9 chart, it is in Virgo for Aries ascendant. So what conclusion would you make? Saturn going Janan Kundli and Saturn in Virgo for Aries ascendant. Saturn considers Aries enemy because Aries is ruled by Mars. Mars and Saturn don't go together very well. But the saving grace for me is Saturn is in, I forgot the name. It's, just hold on. Can you please hold on? Let me open up my software because I tend to forget quite a bit. So, uh, yeah, I got it. My Saturn is in Pushkara March. Pushkara March is a certain degree of zodiac when planets give extraordinary results. So Saturn is, you can say, a bit positive for me. Let's come to the next planet, and that is Sun. Look into your own birth chart. You may be a Gemini ascendant, Leo ascendant, or you can be any one of the 12 ascendants. Start with knowing which planets are benefit for you, which planets are malefic for you. For me, because I will be explaining to you from my point of view, in my basic only, I have Taurus ascendant. Sun is a friend of what Taurus ascendant because it rules the fourth house. Sun is a friend. And when we come to the Nomaj Kundli, is Aries ascendant, or Aries ascendant also finds the Sun as his friend. So Sun is never going to give me any problems. It could have made, it could have given me problems provided my Sun is weak in my hand. But I will show you again my hand. You can see the Sun mount is okay. So Sun is going to give me good results, means I will be in good contact with the government because Sun rules the government. Now let's come to the next planet, that is Mercury. In my basic only, Mercury is a benefic for the Taurus ascendant as my ascendant is Taurus. When we come to March Kundali, Mercury is very malefic for Aries ascendant because it rules the wrong houses. Now, you will say, I have a hard time with Mercury. Yes, Mercury is giving me a bit of a hard time. You can see my hand. The length of the Mercury finger is okay. The length, because I've seen many people whose Mercury is not strong. They are shy to communicate with others. That is the sure sign that your Mercury is weak. Saving grace for me is that the Mercury finger's length is okay. It is reaching the top leg. Just hold on. So I was talking about Mercury. Mercury is a planet of communication. So if you are shy in talking with others, especially strangers, that is a sure sign. But I will tell you one thing, you can improve your Mercury, and that is never go from your home without a purpose. You should have a purpose to go from out of your home into the world. If you just kick your bike or your bicycle and just roam around like a vagabond, what do you think your Mercury is going to be? It's going to get afflicted because you don't have any purpose. First of all, you must know you must have a purpose. I'm not saying your purpose is to become the richest man in the world. No. For example, you go from your home, you should have one thing in your mind very clear, why you are going outside. If you're not clear, then it's not good. You will get astray. There are so many temptations in the world. You will get astray. For example, help you out. Suppose your mother says to you that you, the ceiling fan is not working, call the electrician, and you're busy playing video games. You say, Mom, I'm not interested in going to the market and calling the electrician. So you're busy in your games. This is wrong. I'm not saying it's wrong because you said no to your mother. That is a different thing. But it's ultimately for your own well-being that you listen to your mother and father. Listen to your wife, listen to your kids, and do what they want. I think this is the biggest achievement a man can have. Only one in a billion becomes Bill Gates. You see, I'm not saying don't give up. Sorry, I'm not saying that you give up trying. Keep on trying, but remain balanced. Now, I, I got astray. I got astray because got emotional. So let's stop, come back to the mounts. In my hand, you can see Venus. It's not very good. It's almost flat. Now, you will be surprised to know my Venus is Vargottama. Vata Vargottama, you already know that it's in the same sign in the Lagna chart and the Naman chart. So, when the planet, and I want to tell it's in Libra, is Mudrikona sign for Venus. Please give me a break. I think my video is already too long. Let me make it shorter. As Venus is flat in my hand, despite the fact that Venus is in a good position, it's a Libra in both my basic Kundli and a March Kundli. People will think, oh, Venus very good. It's going to give extraordinary good results. Now I will tell you, look at your ascendant. I will look at my ascendant. My ascendant is Taurus, for Venus is an enemy of Taurus ascendant. Then let's come to Namarch. Namarch Aries ascendant. My ascendant is Aries. Venus is again an enemy of Aries ascendant. And people, I'm not deliberately getting emotional with you. Venus gave me tragic results, tragic. It really ruined my life. And you will say, no, 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 it can't ruin your life. It can't be possible. Venus is a Soumya planet. No, no, it's not like that. Because if there is this thing called Avyogi and Yogi planets in astrology. Yogi planets are those planets which are going to bring you down a lot of struggles, delays, and will ruin you of Yogi planet. It's for everyone. It's not especially me or you who are going to get affected by Abhiyogi planet. It's each animal, every living thing on this world is going to get affected by Abhiyogi planet. Saving places, there is a Yogi planet too. And what does a Yogi planet do? Yogi planet, it helps you to rise high in life. And in my chart, Avyogi is Venus. Look, it's first of all, it's enemy of the ascendant, both in D1 chart and D9 chart. Secondly, it's a Avyogi planet. So, its results are going to be traumatic. Thirdly, it's not strong in my hand. Had it been strong in my hand, it would have given me so bad results that I would not have been in front of you today living. Thank God it's weak because it's malefic. Malefics, when weak, are going to lessen the pain for you. And let's come to moon. This is the moon portion. Let me show. This is the moon portion. In my hand, in my left hand, moon is very, very strong. In this hand, moon is normal. So mount is there, moon mount is there. So it's a plus point. Now let's come to Kundli. In the basic Kundli, moon is in Scorpio for me, debilitated. You will say, this man has a debilitated emotions, means he has a dearth of emotions. It's not like that. Because in my March Kundali, moon is in Capricorn, sitting along with Jupiter. Now, the saving grace is moon is sitting with Jupiter. Jupiter and moon, when they are together, they form Gaj Kesari Yoga. In my Kundali, both Jupiter, sorry, in my Namaj Kundali, both Jupiter and Moon are benefic planets and they are sitting together. So, Moon is not giving me big problems. In fact, Moon is making me creative. The last mount I would like to discuss with you all is the Mars mount. Again, for the last time, I will show you my hand. This is my hand. You can see the lower Mars and upper Mars are both developed. I'm lucky. I'm lucky. Thank you.